think there needs to be a real readiness, because in a sense you're talking about very private, and stuff that families don't normally have to share with anyone else. So you kind of need to feel ready to do that. I think you need to be very clear about the purpose of the circle, because the clearer you can get about the purpose, the clearer you get about who should be invited and who would be part of this. And even about the length of the circle. So I've been a member of a circle that was a short-term, this was a family who wanted to achieve something. A group of us came together, we met for a year or two, and that purpose was achieved, and then we disbanded. Some of the other circles are very much around parents who are aging and who are thinking, who will be there in the future? Who will take our place? Who will stand up for our son or daughter when we can't do that? And who will look out for their welfare? So every circle has its own purpose. Every circle is different. And so working that out and being really clear about that is really important. And some of the, wonderful surprises that I've experienced in circles have been when we've sat down, talked about what's needed. Members of the circle have offered things that we would never have asked for on behalf of the person. So they've kind of said, well, we could do this, and taken it all sorts of places. So the value of people knowing what's needed has just been demonstrated to me time and again. I think as we think about, how do we connect people who don't have many connections, I think it is actually possible to lend people some of your connections. And so there were times where, for instance, somebody wanted to have a go at living on their own for a little while, didn't have the capacity really to move out from their mum and dad's house, but wanted to just even have a try of this. And so I knew somebody who was going away, was quite happy to have somebody come and house sit for them, and so I was kind of able to make that link. And then my friend got a great house sitter, and the person with a disability got the chance to try something. And there were other situations, that was just somebody I knew, but that happened again and again in terms of lending people or giving people some other connections. So somebody I know got a job, a voluntary role, assisting in a school because somebody else knew a teacher in that school and was able to make a link and to introduce them well, and to say, this is what this person would bring to your school, this is what they could contribute.